How about that? Better?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this now? Hit it about 87,000 times, so okay, cool. Oh boy.
So many at once. Good evening, everybody.
Oh.
Just here, ready to get fucking clapped by Cruise Chaser.
I found a video that's like a
Mhm.
but I didn't want to post it.
Sure. Actually, if you want to just my brain turned off. Bear with me. Hold on, I can do this. If you want, yeah, DM it to me and I'll
Yeah.
repost it.
It says LPDU struts. They're using literally the 2. I learned better.
Hmm.
The guy's kind
Yeah,
of goofy, but at the end of the day, he gets the job.
I like him already.
Oh, it's gonna be weird pretending to be ninja but being druid. It'd be fine. It'd be alright
It
though.
doesn't matter. We just need to pick who's flexing, and I'm happy to do it. And where we're well, up to.
That's true.
So I don't mind flexing.
Hmm.
Unless we get to later, if I watch the other half of the guide and there's a part specifically, then other than that.
I mean, the main difference just comes down to your partner, who you're passing to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it'll matter.
That'll be fine. Especially since I do intend to come back on a different class at some point when we are clearing anyways.
Rage.
Don't tempt me.
The real like.
I'll come in
mindfuck
on the
would be-
Lancer.
Say, didn't what was the fight where they cleared phase 1 without job crystals? Like it was one. I think was it Twintania. I think there was a group that did Twintania as classes. Like they did it without the job crystals.
I saw like the new Alliance raid they did that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still fun.
I mean, there's those people that do the dungeons and do the raids and stuff as just 8 tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I joined. So before the new Alliance raid came out, I joined one as all tank one. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. And after the first boss, I was like, this is too much time. I was taking so long to fucking. And like it's fun in theory, and then like you're like, okay, this boss should be good.
Yeah. Like the 8 tank UCOP clear was pretty fucking hype, but other than that, I'm like, I think I'm good.
I mean,
Which I've heard talk that they want to try 8 tank T now that we're in an expansion ahead.
I don't think that'll happen.
I was gonna say I don't think it's possible, but you never know.
The tanks don't. The only way they could theoretically do it. The only way they could theoretically do it would be if they what's the word for it? Am I stupid?
No, you're just pulling an AO. Don't worry about it. Also, good evening, Lumi. I think
Hello.
that was Lumi that just joined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. I'm just finishing my. You did.
I'd have to do the skip strat for phase 1,
Hmm.
Oh, I don't have the
but I don't
full
think it's possible still
manual things.
because of I don't think tanks do enough damage
Yeah.
at level. I don't think they do enough damage level 80. Let me rephrase.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think.
That's fine, whatever.
Is Paladin's damage gone up with the changes, or is it still the same?
I did, but I didn't compare.
I want to say it's
Can I?
relatively unchanged.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me. If that's the
which
case,
actually-
then the only 2 tanks you could theoretically do like enough damage would be Dark Knight
I figured I
Gunbreaker,
couldn't
but then you
'cause
wouldn't
I
have
didn't
any way to
see.
heal, which So if you want to heal, you absolutely need paladins and warriors.
Yeah. I forget what was the comp they used for
I mean, not
UCOP? It was
instance,
like,
but like, you know.
I want to say it was only like 2
I gotta go
warriors.
into this stupid little thing.
Might have been like 2 warriors, 2
I
paladins,
can't wait till I get in here
3
and they
dark
like
knights,
didn't
or something like that.
successfully.
It would probably be Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker at
Yeah.
70 is absolutely fucking broken.
It's disgusting.
Oh, no, you were
Dark
right.
Knight at 70 is
worked.
god awful.
Yeah.
It might be the worst tank at 70 because you don't even have your AoE mitigation.
Oh
You get
my
that
God,
at 70
you're
too.
screaming.
That's such a troll for ultimate.
Yeah,
Well, this is good because I have the gear.
It
Also,
is.
good evening, Ronan.
especially if the massive buff they gave the shake off.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
We
Back.
we actually surprisingly we didn't feel the impacts of that too much in UCOB, but I think the raid damage is so spread out during that you can kind of you can get away with not having a ton of it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because we had Gunbreaker, Dark Knight, and I think it was Gunbreaker, Dark Knight, Scholar, Astro, and then whatever the fuck for DPS. We had 2 casters and 1 range fizz because nobody wanted to play melee. They're like, melee at 70? What the fuck is this? It's like, it's good though. It's
Definitions of good.
I mean, samurai and monk and ninja might be okay at 70.
I will say Dragoon
I
was
never-
kind of rough.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember
mechanically,
Stormblood
it was-
Dragoon.
Yeah, mechanically it was very fun. Like doing that fight as the melee role, I thought was very fun. Specifically as Dragoon, I was like, I want Stardiver back.
So my problem with level 70 Dragoon, which I guess they did fix event by making jump faster, it was like high jump being was regular jump being
That's like an
so
hour and a half, yeah.
fucking slow. You couldn't weave anything of regular
Yeah.
jump.
You would sometimes clip even if you didn't try to double weight. Like you would just clip with just high jump
Also,
or just regular jump.
Just not having heavy thrust
Yeah.
at 70 just feels weird. Of course, disembowel is effectively heavy thrust now,
Yeah.
but old disembowel put the piercing debuff.
Yeah. Oh god, that was Stormblood, the expansion of synergy.
The expansion of you took warrior always for slashing debuff,
Yeah.
and then you always had if you had a dragoon, you needed a monk because for some reason machinist attacks didn't count as piercing. Or not a monk, you took bard. It was
Bard,
always
yeah.
dragoon bard that was together.
I was gonna say it was always like most comps I saw were the DPS. It was always ninja, dragoon, bard, summoner.
Yep. It's because Black Mage didn't do enough damage because of how weird its rotation was. In Stormblood, because during Stormblood time, you didn't have the ability to swap back and forth for free.
Mm-hmm.
You had to save enough mana to go back into Ice Phase.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah. What's funny is even back then you could still technically play whatever. It was just if you were going for speed clears or even like really low item level, you kinda had to bring the best. But even then, you could still most other than hardcore groups or speed clear groups, most groups could do whatever they wanted for comps. Now you can really do whatever you want. Like for God's sakes, people are bringing Reaper into world races now. People are bringing Samurai into world races. Actually, let me back
Ew.
up. People are bringing something other than
Welcome.
Ninja into world races.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Also, I keep forgetting everybody here shows up early.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry I
What?
shocked you.
It's because we're always ready to go.
Yeah, we had a lot of last second Larrys in the Savage group.
Yeah, the Discord's a little loud.
Goodness.
Let's see.
Hi, bud. That's how I went out again.
Let me make sure I got my toolbox on the other screen so I can see where my spaces are. There we go. Oh man.
For what fight? For the Savage here? Or?
PvP materia. I didn't
Ooh,
even know
fun.
that existed.
Are they
And
like
yet,
up to reclears, or are they
my
doing
FC leader who's
prog?
watching my stream is talking about it.
PvP materia sounds incredibly cursed.
Status debuff resistance.
Alright, this is not the ready check to go in, this is the ready check to make sure your portrait is right.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You'll get it on the day we clear.
So basically, every day you don't, it's
Okay.
guaranteed not to.
That's not too bad.
Yep.
I honestly
Man,
think that
I've
progging
already got my own
P7
conditions
was
for once we start
more
getting into
fun
clears
than,
and we
like,
clear territory.
when we got to
Killing me.
reclears.
Because I changed my outfit too much. Don't want to make something for literally every single one.
No, you just reuse the same pose.
No thanks. It's too much work. It's like
Why does
2
my
whole
thing
buttons I
go
have to push.
I know, right? Why can't they make it just
Unfocused.
automatic?
Like, I don't get the whole materia thing. Like, I can understand if, you know, you change your like an actual glamour piece. I get that, but like materia, like I extracted a spirit
Nice.
bond in materia and I had to update my portrait. That was when I was like, okay, come on.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It's not
Hello.
that you have registered.
Hello.
It doesn't know what you changed, just that you changed something.
Good evening, Pink and Agatha.
Yeah.
Do. Portrait system is absolutely ridiculous.
At least we have it now.
I don't really think we needed it, but
But it's there, so now we have something to complain about.
That's right. Well, it's made it so easy to decide who I'm gonna give the player comm to in dungeons. It's like, you got a portrait? Great. Default portrait? Get out of here.
I still will give it to the tanker.
Funny enough,
don't
I
know,
actually still like the P4 mount. better
Yeah,
than
but I
this-
mean, like, it's 2020.
this tier.
for me, like,
or a DPS that does particularly good.
I'll be honest.
But I'm very picky on that.
If the DPS does the limit break when they're supposed to, I usually give them the player comm. I've known. Do you know how many? I've seen so many that didn't even have it on their bar. It's like it's your job. You're supposed to do more damage.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Alright.
can you do the limit break? I don't have it.
No, I prefer the P4 mount over the.
I got it chilling on my
P8
bar.
Could you imagine?
Like, I like last
you
year's
get to the
mount
final
more than this one.
phase of Omega Protocol,
I have both
and
of
you
them.
fuck it up because you forgot to put your limit break on your bar.
Bro, when I first started playing this game as like, Lancer, eventually Dragoon, as soon as I found out all about limit break, I was like, oh, where do I get it? Where do I get it? I put this on my bar. I need it.
Let's do it. It's time to go.
Surpass your limits.
Dynamis.
I wonder if I still have any like old stuff. I got my HP. I got my Mega Potion. Hey God, I got my Super Potions.
Alright, we're going
3600 HP.
Oh, my soul. How it burns.
And I also have my absolutely not troll X Ethers specifically for healing.
How
And
about,
ultimates.
how about a tincture of strength?
I got 129 of those.
Alright, that'll work.
I went and bought 99 more.
Cheers.
Since I usually pot on
Alright.
most pulls.
Oh, God.
As long as the button actually works.
Thank you, thank you.
I was doing it for a little bit on Monday, just to help with the damage, but we started to get it pretty handedly. So,
Oh. One default profile.
I told you.
you know, it'd be hilarious if it was actually there was a portrait there. It was just slightly changed from the default, so we couldn't tell.
That would actually be.
Like
I
that.
just want to like do the default portrait, but face my character backwards.
That would be funny.
Or just like make your character blink, like it's school portrait day and you blink.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Let's play GCD 2.5. Perfect.
Double weaves for days. Alright, everybody food up. Does anybody have any questions or need any refreshers on this first phase?
I need a refresher on my
How about let me go?
rotation now.
We're going. Let's do it.
Time to jam.
If you have questions, we'll answer them in real time.
That's how it should be done.
Oh my god, I forgot to shield. Greatly, by the way.
Fine.
How could you?
I am
Stance.
getting deleted.
Game? Okay, that's not good. I might be screwed.
It would be
My
like,
mouse, my mouse buttons are not working.
That's probably not good.
Actually, really bad because that's where Gear Skill, Gold Nash, Strong, Arms Length, True North. That's where all of those buttons are.
Oh,
Hey, I
that's
have that happen.
Having to be a click gamer.
Oof.
hey,
Alright, shaking off the rest.
ability.
That's tough. Alright, Dragoon friend, if you'd like to take a moment to see what's up with your mouse, then we can pause for a second. Because those are all buttons that you kind of need.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say this is like broiled. Yeah, hurry up.
Okay. They're clicked now.
he's-
They're clickable
he's
now. I was
ready.
wondering why I couldn't bind them earlier in a different game. Oh, now my answer's thing.
Wait, are you telling me you use a third-party tool mouse that has 12 buttons on the side?
Dude, mouse 4, mouse 5, that's it. I do have a thing that has like the extra 12 buttons on it. However, it's bound to like my normal number keys as well, and I don't like that. No, they don't count as like mouse 1 through mouse 12. They count as 1 through 12 for some
See,
reason.
mine does that. I actually kind of like it.
I'd rather
Mostly
just have the
because of
2.
Your blanket's on the floor.
So I'll be honest, the real reason I like it is when I'm fishing, I can use my keyboard for all the keybinds, so I can have a glass of whiskey in the other hand. I hear a little ding and I hit 4 real quick.
Alright, let's do
Yep.
it.
I actually remember my opener this time.
Oh, I didn't totally butcher my opener this time. Nice. That's good. Oh, but I did just butcher my dance, so almost. We almost had it at perfect. I know. I'll never financially recover from this. I'm aware. It's a terrible thing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to hit my second one.
Ooh-wee.
Nice.
Spicy as ever.
Oh, crap. Sorry, Santa, I accidentally dotted your hype doll.
No.
Like, thank God standard step didn't crit.
Ooh.
I can Heart of Stone
I got a hard rest.
or
First
Skull Eyed.
Throttle's coming. Also, I'll explain how Agatha died in a second after this poll. It's extremely embarrassing.
Swap.
I won't have bolide for here. Oh,
Here comes the hand.
that was just a Protean baited at my direction.
So I was doing some 90s stuff on Scholar, so I replaced Asuna with Protraction. But I forgot to change it back, and I realized during splashes. So I had to change it back quick.
Just having a completely profile for that for this version of Scott.
I've thought about it, but like it's identical except just I don't need Protraction, but I really need Asuna. Sorry, I think you've got that deep nerdy nasalness.
Nerdy nasalness.
That's right. That's right.
But they love the deep voice, don't they?
Oh jeez.
This fucking ultimate crossover with ASMR thing. I'm not ready.
Yesterday. He had started doing it like by like talking to himself like in the background, and everyone started laughing.
You see the meme in your head.
I am BED.
Ooh, spicy. That's death.
That's dead.
That is 100% death. Apparently tonight is my turn to fucking grief. Alright, I'm good now.
Everybody.
It's okay, everyone gets a turn.
Yup.
Yeah, but it was me on Monday too. Gonna end up using up all my turns too early in the prog.
Yeah, you wouldn't agree if it's during like phase 3, man.
Yeah, it's like I gotta save these up for Wormhole.
Don't worry, you just do the same and you'll be fine.
True.
That sim lets you practice every single number, so it would be easy.
How's the zoom out feature on it?
Not quite UAV level, but it's
Oh,
awesome.
I got a doll. Nope.
What?
I have no idea how I got that.
What happened?
I almost
Definitely
just
doll
spit
shenanigans. Just not
seltzer out of
sure
my
what
nose.
it was.
I saw Kadisha die, and I saw Bunny get in the door, and he's like, no, you know what, that's life is.
Wanna be T-Frog, I've had some Dragon Doll memes.
Always.
Defining part of the experience.
Indeed.
What? I've been getting really bad procs in my opener, I'm not gonna lie. Thank God.
Game? Okay, I guess.
Oh my. Okay, never mind. I see what's happening. No, I've always done like an AoE there. I just guess it's a little bit early. I don't know.
That
You
makes
don't want to
sense.
do, unless it's like your dot AoE there, you really shouldn't AoE at all until you bring them back to center, just to make sure you don't fuck up doll in any way.
Right.
I did that same thing for a little bit before I was swapped to the tank taking both busters.
not gonna lie, I just started thinking about that Discord message I got yesterday and laughing to myself again.
I really want to
I'm just sitting here giggling to myself about it. Yeah, it's gonna be good fun. I just can't. I cannot believe that that's the message I got.
Ooh. Fuck, I already used Swiftcast. Run on, can you get him? Alright. Thank you.
It's not good. Liquid is 5% ahead.
Oh, Jesus. That hand pain's gonna hurt. Or perhaps not. Y'all are DPSing like crazy.
Oh, that's a delight.
That's death. That's death. I mean, we killed four Yagnals. We should have enough for
It's not time to put my vitality potion back in my bar.
Oh shit, that was the wrong button.
Commit.
Well, that's not good.
I'm so... Everything is gonna be so out of sync now.
Just
Holy
cursed when
shit.
it cut full.
Oh god, my dance isn't up. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna have a bad time here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. This is not good.
Worked for me.
Oh, Christ.
Funny.
Like we said, wouldn't be T-Brog without a warm-up of Yagdal memes.
I
What?
get so many, my new rotation, I get so many. How that's even possible? Like, what? You know? And I've added like 2 or 3 extra hits to my
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense. How it's possible to still not play? And I mean,
Fine, we're
I
fine.
kind of understand what they're all saying. Like, people play rarely.
Adjust. Throttles.
You can swap.
big damage on liquid. Good. Phase A.
UAV online.
Jesus.
Hello?
Right here.
Fuck.
Go.
Gonna die.
Man.
Guys are good.
Good.
Oh. Dead.
You know, I should be saving Arc Light for that, but if I'm using it on the big multi-splash attack, that's what I'm
I
trying
did that
to
one
do.
so good, hun.
Yeah, I was even thinking those
I did that one so good. I had 7. I did it perfectly.
Because, someone
Yeah.
on the other side gave us, but I'm saving. Mistake for
I'm
that
getting
one.
like way more
I don't know
comfortable
if we
with
can
bullet
survive.
crap.
I sometimes barely survive when you do hurt or die. So
I always
from the
forget that if
start,
you're on the
I'm gonna
south
leave,
side,
not gonna
it's
die.
always on the 4th hit, not the 3rd and then the 2nd. Yeah, I always forget. So I was on the south side
I mean,
and I
we
got
can
to the
test it if you
3rd
want,
and I like
like-
stopped.
Do not,
And then I was like,
don't
oh, wait,
use
wait,
Thunder
wait, no,
Life
not
with
yet.
this one, take away both.
But otherwise I did it perfectly. Yeah.
Theoretically, if both healers are alive, we'll have a good chunk of bits going into that.
I have no idea.
That
I
also
only
depends on what the
focused.
healer's
I'm not gonna lie, limit cut, I literally only pay attention to myself.
with the odd number.
I had what did you have? Okay, yeah, I had 7. Me and whoever 8 did it just fine. Ours went off perfectly, so. It's possible. I really need healing here. Oh god! I'm sorry, that was me.
I was gonna make a joke about if I should dot the doll again, but maybe not.
No, I fat fingered a feather.
That'll do it. That'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Do you hate that when you get feather RNG?
Usually it's such a good thing, but you know, sometimes it's a curse. Yeah, I just like straight up wasn't paying attention there, and I just started like hitting buttons that I definitely should not have been hitting. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I was watching my health because it was like lower than it usually is there, and so I just like wasn't really paying attention to what buttons I was hitting, and I just like hit a feather, and that was it. It was game over.
Just throttles.
Swap.
Big damage on liquid. reception time.
Might have had a few go this way.
Yeah, we got 6 over here.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I see 8, so I should probably be near 8 regardless.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Oh,
Lumi, we did it though.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see
Time to die! I got stepped on. Stepped on by a giant robot. My muscle memory kicked in and said follow the big group.
Sorry, it's 2023. All groups are
I was like, yeah, yeah.
equal. Maybe not in Prague Point. Or an approval from Yoshida-san. But
Their fucking clear was completely scrubbed from the records. It never existed. Did you see that they were asked to delete the weapons themselves?
that was some cold shit. Like I saw the saw the chat log and I was like, oh man.
That was amazing.
Ooh. Please delete.
At least the
Ouch.
GM said please.
Okay. Central Jagged Doll meme, let's go.
Watch this be our best pull, dolls. Told you.
He also had a Nastron or Deer Skull over there that almost killed him. I misplaced my angle.
Four kill streak. UAV online.
3, actually. It was the only kill streak I could get in Call of Duty, so I know it well.
You cut that a bit close.
Reynolds. Everybody just ignore your health bars for a hot second.
I have full light up, so.
A is north.
How did I? Nunca me eché esa.
Noob Center.
I don't know how I get hit by that blast. I was so far ahead of it.
No, la escúchame, no estaba ahí.
Box.
Justo en aquel momento.
You also
can
want to
use
be. You also
The
cannot
lines
be.
on the ground.
You want to be like directly on the gear.
I don't know where the fuck I am now.
You
Move.
ready? Yeah, move. And in.
I thought I was over here,
Don't
Aiden.
ask me where I am.
Running in the fact that I was able to run in, I wasn't getting back to the spot where I was supposed to be.
Should we do clocks now for sure?
I was going to suggest let's do blocks.
That's what I was saying. I was like,
You see.
Let's all. Actually, yeah, let's gather on the C marker.
And if I remember correctly, according to the toolbox, your partner will be like this.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's DPS count.
It's DPS counter. And then if tanks healers get it, it's them clockwise.
Which is brother.
It doesn't. It's
Oh,
still the
You
exact
see-
same,
Yeah,
but
she
the
got
people
that.
with the Nisi is the one that wins the move usually.
Yeah.
Wait, hun, the person who has the debuff moves?
Like, are we doing like true nerds? Like,
guess it
I'm
doesn't
always
really
one of
matter.
these facing an A.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the closest you want to be, if you saw that gear in the center, you want to be around that as tightly as you can without touching people. Basically, yeah, you could just use that center circle. You want to be like right where those lines are, right where that main circle is. It's really tight. Just to make chakrams a little easier.
Yeah. As long as we don't, double dip the ECs, we should be good. So we don't need to be.
I gotta watch that back later,
We
because
don't
I
have to
wasn't
be
anywhere
miles
near
apart
the
from each other,
explosion and I got
basically.
clipped.
Yep.
Obviously, we just don't want to actually cross the streams.
And you want to make sure, indeed. And then you want to make sure you're on the wall to bait
Yeah.
bullshit. Hey, not me doing old Dragoon opener.
Why do the old opener when you can be like me and do a different opener every time?
Oh my.
Because-
I know what you're thinking. Am I
because-
talking about Scholar or Dragoon? The answer is yes.
uh,
Oh, whoa, whoa.
ooh.
That's death. That's death. If you ever needed evidence that I actually do a different opener every pull, I think that proves it right about there.
That changes it. What? Not you get like a crit shield.
It's actually whatever variations are really small. It's just depending on how well I can hit that first double weave.
Ah,
Because if I have to turn it into a single weave, and that kind of pushes everything back a little bit. It really doesn't change that much. Like I was kind of taking the piss on that, but
ooh.
it is there are small adjustments on the fly. That usually ends up. Never mind.
Words are hard. I get it.
It's been a long week, man.
I understand. I used Dragon Fire too early. Rip. And then, because I was holding right click down, I wasn't able to get the Chaos Thrust off in time. Here we need to prove that Dragoon's opener is cursed in T.
Yes, remember that time.
Yeah, it was like 7:30. Ish. 7:30-ish. Yeah, I was the back person. And I did my bait correctly, and then I started running away and I got clipped by an explosion, but like I'll show it to you after. I'll show it to you on the break. I'm telling you, it had to literally be snapshot because I was not anywhere near it when I actually got clipped. I was 4 when that happened.
Sí, también como lo que te di también.
Cardinals.
We are way ahead of where we should be. Like, behind, I mean. Never mind, maybe we're okay.
Good.
No, I went.
Oh,
Second guess myself.
Sure, he's dead.
No, we don't have a 6. This is gonna be rough.
Oh no,
Oh.
that's just bad.
I think we were a little bit too far forward, so that's why you got hit by the cleave. Also, refresh food if you need to.
I was looking at the other day, I hit spell exactly level.
Spot.
Nobody saw that, babe.
I did. It's right where I needed to go.
I'm amazed that nobody died for that. That was a good adjustment. A is going.
Yep.
The next AoE.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I heard the target indicator and it was too late.
I'm alive!
Go ahead and practice clock spots at least.
People were way behind us.
Oh, by the way, just so
What'd you
you're
have?
aware, I don't know if any of the guides say this anywhere. Cruise Chaser tank takes more damage than Brute Justice.
I was gonna say I saw
yeah,
some of
just
the
go.
numbers and I freaked out for a second because I was like 80k autos. That can't be right. And then I remembered it was
Well.
pre-stat squish numbers.
Yeah. Cruise Chaser used to
Yeah,
fucking
I've stopped
slap.
caring what everyone else does on that. I'm just gonna
He
He
go
would hit
Gross,
me
where
for
I'm supposed
he would
to
hit
go.
me for like
And if I die,
30k
because someone else
with
is in the wrong
Rampart
spot,
active.
I die.
Yeah.
But he also only autoed like every blue moon because there's so many things he wanted to cast instead. Thank God.
Wait, how did I live then? Weren't you right next to me? You should have been.
Yeah,
In other words, Brute Justice is the utility DPS, and Cruise Chase is the selfish DPS.
Yes. Justice is utility because he gives us niches. The thing that makes the phase actually hard.
Yeah. It's like it's basically the only mechanic in the whole phase, but man, did we get our money's worth out of it?
The water lightning is annoying, but
Yeah, but on its own, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, there'd be
Yeah.
nothing else to do if it was on its own.
I don't know. There's still mind
There'd be
dates and
stuff
super
to
jump
do,
dates.
Yeah.
You know. Phase would certainly be easier. I still haven't reskilled Bahamut.
Puddles.
I need to do that during break.
Remind me after this poll to redo my food.
Should be free to swap.
Food.
How did that go? Side?
You need to go a little bit faster, Sienna.
Oh my.
Oh, I angled it towards the group, I'm sorry.
Good
Oh
luck.
god. I saw them both aggro to me, I'm like, hey fellas.
Ooh.
Real quick, my dead body, is that roughly where we should be standing, or is it further out than that?
You can stand either there or more on the gear. It's up
Okay.
to you. I recommend more on the gear because that makes the chakram baits tighter, so you
Yeah.
have much less of a chance of any of that nonsense trying to kill you.
Right. Alright, while we're doing this countdown, any questions about limit cut, or people just need to hit it a few more times? Seems like people have the general idea, just need to practice the timing. I can ask again next poll, because I realized we went right into the poll, so...
I can tell you from watching, for the most part, it looks good.
Yeah. It's something from back in like A11S. Like, I don't know why people keep talking about these old ass mechanics. I
Did
get
it
them.
exist then too?
Yeah, it was. It didn't have the Shiva circles, but it was a mechanic in Cruise Chaser's Encounter.
What the fuck are Shiva circles?
Dog, you're killing me. That thing that you see in Titania.
Fuck is Titania?
I know we have a dead dancer.
I was too busy memeing. I forgot to cast the shield at Sienna.
Memes have killed us. Peace out here, folks.
Memes are stronger than raid bosses. We're probably not going to make the DPS check. Let's just keep going to practice Proteans.
And
That was
That's
unfortunate.
a definite.
That's we can wall that. We can wall that. I need to think about my life decisions for a second.
No more memes, obviously.
Yeah, unfortunately the timing on that, if you get up like Even if I hit no buttons, it falls off like right before that goes up, so it's kind of...
Hypothetically, if you had the crit low shield like you normally do, you would have been totally fine. Y'all's raid lead is gonna have to talk to that scholar. He keeps.
It's funny, hun, because I saw my first death coming, and I hit second win, and I was still at like about 0.5%, and I was like, ah, well, it is what it is. I don't always keep track of how many of the feeds have gone off though, so I was like, oh, maybe if there's only one left, like I'll be okay, but it was both, and I was like, well, that's done.
Okay. What? Alright, that was weird. I just lost like 3 GCDs. Where
Damn
they
it.
went, I don't know. It wasn't a weave. It was just not wanting to be used.
I went to SCP-892.
Jesus.
Yeah. They went missing like SCP-3000 makes you forget.
I like
Wait,
the
what?
Fight Club Sea Monster.
Yeah, the giant sea monster that provides all the amnestics.
I think I'm DCing. Okay.
Or the one where if you know what it looks like, you'll get sucked into a pool of water and get eaten by it.
I
Yeah.
was hitting
SCP is
buttons repeatedly and nothing was happening.
My rotation's all wrong here.
No, I'm DC'd.
Hopefully you'll be okay.
Oh god.
Big damage on living liquid.
Well, okay, now I'm back.
Not where
Everything
I
was
use,
frozen.
full line, so
I managed to live because I
pretty
had
much
already
full
moved
health
into my
after a
bait
few
spot,
seconds with a
but
stick of butter.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought we died to Hand of Pain.
Oh no, it can go off still.
Don't mind me.
Hey, at least you corrected it. You can move one more. Grant. No.
I
Oh,
cannot.
sad. I was like, right? Back of my head, I was like, that seemed right, but I guess it wasn't.
I was like, I trust him, but I don't know.
No!
All that matters is we hear the opening chord, it's fine. By the way, what phase are these markers even for?
I believe these are perfect markers, but I'll be 1,000,000% honest. I have not looked that far ahead in our
I
strats.
feel like 1 and 4 is 1, 4, and 3 are set up in a way to be meant for like calling the safe spot during the Perfect Alexander's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Oh,
These where water is?
I thought it was 3.
Should be D. Because it's more towards the outside, usually.
Must be a different strat than I remember.
As long as it matches what's in the toolbox, we're good.
Please, game, don't like tease me like that. Give me the first fucking sounds and then not use the ability.
my doll was at exactly 24%. And I had a brief moment where I was like, wow, I really hope that I read that percentage correctly.
When lag helps you optimize.
It just makes it so I can line my life surge up better with my Star Diver.
I don't know, man. My game is lagging like really bad.
Adjust throttles.
Swap.
A goes north. Oh, damn it. I jumped the gun. I keep doing that. Fucking stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, we got 3 on set.
Because actual 3.
Bye.
Because I'm so used to being slow that I ran, like I saw the first Hawk Blaster and started running, but normally I don't like make it there until the second one, so I fucked it up. Alright, I'll put the big buttons on, I'll start getting that. No hesitation. This mechanic is hard.
I think we should take 15 minutes and like go
I don't think we can, because some people play on console. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure Agatha plays on console.
I turned on some video
Okay,
earlier, which
something
was all
is
the
happening,
like
and like not all my
ways
buttons
they've
are going
attempted
off.
to
I don't
kill
know. I'm like
the
really having
reptile
trouble right now. I've hit this
SCP.
green button about
Jesus.
72 times.
And then I looked at the length and it was 4 hours long.
Anyway,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
It's like you've got literal world-ending SCPs, but no, everybody wants to kill this aggressive reptile.
That's because he's also world-ending.
I love that they found that like that one SCP that's the little kid who makes people want to off themselves and became that lizard's best friend.
I have no idea. I'm not privy to internet stuff. I'm like an old person.
It's just like he's the only one who sticks around after snack time. It's like Jesus Christ.
Everyone
My mom literally told me to like join some stupid Facebook group the other day, and I honestly was about to be like, Mom, I don't even know how.
Low key, that one about the little girl is really sad. I read that and I was like, oh my god, is this actually well written?
And then there's just God.
Oh, he's not one of mine.
Be careful.
Yeah, my
on
rotations
hand
have been
versus the
fucking
hip.
garbage because my fucking buttons aren't going off. Like, how many times am I gonna hit this goddamn dance button before I actually do the stupid dance?
Oh,
Might be okay to switch. We're gonna find out.
weird.
I don't know.
So,
There's a throttle,
Probably not.
that's running right through the middle.
ooh,
So I greeted a GCD. Right as throttles went out, I'm like, man, whoever my third throttle is gonna cut it real close. And then I realized it was me.
whoever it is, they're gonna regret me doing this, but I'm doing it anyways.
Wait a minute, there's only
Surprised
two
Pikachu
throttles.
face as you realize it's you.
And to me, it was a meme with a gun, holding a gun against himself. Like, trust no one, even yourself.
Wait, I'm the villain? Always have been. He's trying to build that UAV up any way imaginable.
By any means necessary.
You did
Saw
not
it
tell
in
me
my
that,
old
but
UAV
I'm not
memes.
surprised.
Watch the video that was detailing the
It's
end of the
also
world's
not a
first
giraffe,
race.
you know that, right?
Oh my god. First 3 minutes is
Okay,
nothing
just making
but
sure
memes.
you're
Like,
aware.
it's really unfortunate how that happened, but man, the
Okay.
memes almost
Yo,
make up for it.
wait,
Okay.
I have an idea. Did anybody make an SCP?
Oh no.
Not when it's already been made.
But what if I make an SCP that's a UAV above the top
Jesus
arena.
Christ.
It's just the fucking camera. That's all it is. It's just a lackitude. I'm surprised no one made that as a.
I have no idea what you're saying right now.
Lackitude flying over Mario 64 Castle. Going
Yeah, I'm just gonna do meditation.
Oh,
like,
that
chill.
goes-
That
Oh,
would be
that's a good
hysterical.
one.
That'd be funny
You
as
just
shit.
see the little icon in the lower right, like in Mario 64. But instead of the Lakitu, it's Yoshi P frowning. Oh god.
It'd be great. Where's Max now? Right here.
It also just needs to be an SCP.
Okay.
Throttles, no breathe this time. Hey, alright.
Swap on the liquid. No grief. No grief. Big grief. Rip.
Say maybe just a little bit.
Brief time.
Looked like Podiums got baited, kind of funky.
And I had over a 21k full thrust.
It's funny, I had the same one yesterday in Criterion. Or Wednesday.
It's almost like they nerfed Dragoon. And then buffed every one of their abilities, and then went, maybe we buffed them a bit too much. They nerfed it again. Ow. 100 fisted for 13,000.
I mean, that's not a terrible price considering where you're at.
Don't.
Like, it's probably a bit overpriced, but I mean, like,
Oh
I'm
god.
still full health for the raid white anyways, so it's okay.
what happens when the cuff of the sun stays in the cuff of the sun? Father, damn it.
I don't like that, how that's worded, with the context of what I said.
Hey, Chris, you got what?
Liquid fisted me. It's his punches.
My health.
First time.
No, I've tanked this entire fight before. It's an old friend. But definitely not one I want to do again, at least on Dark Knight.
I'm gonna need a second after this poll to put that in quotes.
Hey, look, people died again. That's so white.
It's a Proteans, too.
This is spiraled out of control.
If you're curious, Dark Knight can mitigate. Has to TBN the pop it early for the
just made me
opening to
think
have
of
it for
every
the
time
first
that we've
tank
called
buster, so
that
that they can have
stupid
it
raid
for the
fisting your
GCD after the
father.
second tank buster after the invulns, so that they can have it again for the next tank buster, so they can have it again for 2 autos before the baits, so that they have it again for the next tank buster during
Oh my
splash.
god,
Yeah.
stop, my head's gonna explode.
And if you're behind by even a
Oh,
GCD,
boy.
you don't get any of those. They all
I
go to
can't-
waste.
I can't
Every
stop
single one.
laughing. Oh god, I'm fucking up my dance because I'm having more.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it
Wait,
probably
what'd you say,
should
hon?
be, you know what I'm saying?
I said I didn't know this was so complicated.
Not that I know from personal experience, just
God, I can't.
I know a guy.
I'm dying.
There you go.
So, Oh.
That worries me every single time I do it.
Throttles. Liquid looks a little high, but should be fine. Less fine. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Why are you guys panicking? A is north.
We're missing number 2.
Yeah, I went to the wrong direction.
Ah!
Rip.
That east-west pattern is kind of hard to read if you don't immediately enter Cameron North. Yeah.
Honestly, I think northeast southwest is the most annoying. Because how they come down, you can just be quickly tricked into thinking it's like, oh, maybe group 2 goes this way, group 1 goes this way. No.
Yeah. There we go. It's immortalized in quotes.
Hell yeah. It's not the worst thing I've ever said.
Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of prog left.
Exactly what was
Still need to go back and clip what you said last week.
I was really expecting it during the week. I'm like, oh, this is gonna get ugly.
I just forgot. I was being lazy. I'll make sure to do it tonight, though.
If you're not gonna do it,
As long as
that's
it's
your
as it's
homework.
saved. What?
Like I can be worked with.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I
Okay,
don't.
that's all. I mean, I was about to feed my dog 26% because I didn't get like any high rolls. It was all low rolls into crits.
Pretty over here playing fucking 7 seconds in heaven with their Yag dolls.
7 seconds in heaven. I don't know what game you think we're playing, but it ain't that.
I mean, fair.
Jagdalls are anything but heaven.
That's why it's only 7 seconds. Normally the game is 7 minutes, but we're not gonna talk about that anymore.
Ah.
Donalds.
Not a lot of low rolls this roll. You can swap.
Big damage on liquid.
Ooh, I almost accidentally pushed arm's length.
No, I
missing
went the wrong
two.
direction again. Oh my fucking god.
Rip.
We got this, Celine.
If only Flame could be.
If only Celine wasn't stuck cast and fucking embrace. Would have been in the right position. Alright, we'll do a few more polls and we'll take a little break. Let's try to get the serious sunglasses on for the next 10 minutes.
Try and defrost my hands.
It's so cold, I opened up my phone to see what the temperature was, and it just was like that flex emote and then the cold face, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Oh,
What's
no.
that? I live in Florida. It's still, the coldest it got was 30 degrees for 2 days, and then it went right back up to 70.
I would go sunbathing if it was 30 degrees right now. Like dead ass.
During a break, I'm making a sandwich, or maybe some tomato soup. Do I have time? I'm gonna find out.
Speedrun strats.
Speedrun strats? If that's the case, we should just be doing the, kill liquid as fast as possible strat.
Oh, I'm gonna feed my dog because I'm taking a
We're fine.
I keep doing more damage than I'm expecting. Not going well.
Let me that.
What was that percent? Like 2?
I was
3?
saying.
0.5%.
Lemmy's playing
Ah,
slap
wait.
with her doll. It's fucking.
Jesus. The goal is to not kill the doll.
Technically speaking, the doll is still alive, so.
Technically speaking, the doll kills itself. It touches water and explodes.
We might have a lot more health than usual. There's an unexpected Seraph this part of the pull.
Oh, good.
That's not good, because it means I didn't use it earlier when I'm supposed to.
Yeah, but using it here wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good spot for it. This is kind of like the backup spot that I accidentally forget.
Oh, come on.
Ah, come on.
That's
Case in
bad.
point.
Get me out.
I'm gonna have to do like a Google search of stupid party games to refer to what y'all do with the dolls, because I'm running out and it's only week 3.
Well, you got probably another at least 2 to 3 months of dollars.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to.
Better find a lot of games quick. Just get Jackbox Party Game, you know. It's a hilarious party game. You can get so many things from that.
I'm still proud of the saying slap the bag with the dolls. I think that's my magnum opus.
Hey, magnum opus will be whatever that one limit cut joke you were gonna tell was that got completely like sidetracked.
One day.
It'll just be during the TOP when you're doing that. One of us are just gonna pop in. Like about that limit cut meme.
It's like limit cut memes. That's every pull. I mean, if it gives you an idea of my sense of humor, the server title is a fucking I barely know her joke. That's not even that good, so that should tell you what you're dealing with.
Oh dear.
It was funny at the time.
I don't know how I didn't die there.
Battles. Oh, that's terrible.
That's not good.
I'm sorry, Kalja. I'm sorry.
Farewell, friends.
Sorry. Oh, wait, you lived.
Oh,
I got
Relena saved you.
thank you.
She's like, I didn't give you this card for nothing.
Oh no, it was actually I still had
Light speed.
light speed, and so just barely it was the last pick of it.
Oh, we better be pumping right
It's okay,
now.
we're probably gonna die to hand. Liquid is way higher than normal. He was like a whole percent higher.
Yeah. My first Asuna ghosted for some reason. So I went to cleanse Sienna, and the game was just like, no, I don't think you did.
Know that feeling. At that point, it's like, oh, yeah, we're just casting light speed and waiting for the... What?
Ironically, the cleanse on Raiden went off no problem.
Oh.
What?
Oh no. I'm ready. Let's go upstairs.
First time.
Honestly, yeah. At least it's not Shadowbringers at Raiden Thrust.
I actually like Shadowbringers Raiden Thrust.
Have to hit your positionals to get it. Imagine trying to get it every single time in this fight. No thanks.
Back when we were doing Sanitator's memes for our names in another Discord, I was forgiven True Thrust back in the heyday of Shadowbringers.
Oh no. My static that's currently my old static that's currently doing TOP. They've since the beginning of the expansion they've had rabbit names. Like Sneezing Way and stuff.
Hey, us too.
Oh, that's bad.
We ain't good. I'm 7. No.
Yeah, go ahead and practice Nisi spots. There's still a lot of us alive.
I don't know if you ever notice how far your camera actually zooms out on this phase. But like, I'm always at max, and it like always catches me off guard. Make sure you stay on the gear until chakrams are baited.
Oh, I went too early.
Oh my gosh, Raiden.
Keep going. If your partner's alive, go ahead and never mind.
There is no keep going. There's a 1 HP mechanic right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you need shields for the 1 HP, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why we brought a scholar.
It's a shame you don't have macrocosmos. Just use that and just full heal everyone instantly like you used to do during P7.
Macro would be fucking disgusting.
Or P3, P3.
Oh god. P3 had so many fun healer shenanigans, period. I hated the fight, but there were just so many.
Oh, that fight was good times. Remember, we fucking
Tried.
did a lot.
Like, kind of struggling to, like...
I hated that fight so much. The worst thing was...
Both times that I've gotten to that point so far, the chakrams have been in my base
with
spot.
one group. I get this,
So,
but I wasn't
it has
tired
not
of
been hard for
raiding
me to
it, so I
find them
joined
because
an
I've had to move
entirely
where I would
new
die.
group who had just cleared P6 and have to do it all over.
Which, funny enough, answers the one question I had the other day. And my answer is just move the fuck over.
I mean, I did that.
P7 isn't that bad.
People I had, it might have as well have been. for P7 anyways. That's the reason I haven't touched P8.
P8's actually kind of fun.
I'd have to party finder it.
Not worth it.
That's what I did.
But the finder is fine.
No thanks.
I spent 10 hours last week trying to get my re-clear, and then I didn't get it.
I guess I got lucky, I guess.
What story are you gonna tell?
And then I one-shotted this week.
Oh,
Gotta love it. Oh,
no.
What?
Come on.
Alright, throttles very soon.
Gotta use the up anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a full stick of butter ready for you, Pink. God knows you're both gonna need it.
Oh dear. I should be okay. I'm above the 18k threshold, but I'll just die to here. Woo!
Yeah, liquid is very high. Take damage if you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can burn my fester.
Should be lots of spray damage, so big bruise.
Ah!
so
And
close.
Almost.
Yeah, my stack like to really cost million, you know, 7-8 static, if you don't get it, fuck it, I'll take it.
oh my god,
I was like, give me the book and the gill, I don't give a fuck about the loot.
Send.
they give you the gill?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I was like, I don't care, I've already been. Like, I just really wanted the book because I actually did.
There
But
you
I was
go.
like, fuck it, 7-8 static, I don't give a shit if I get no
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
I kill anyway. I see a lot of those out there. People like
Yeah.
Anyway,
And with the MPF, it's like, since it's random, people will keep rolling, so you can get the stuck weeks without getting shit. Based on the experience.
let's do one more poll and then we'll do a break. Let's try to get through limit cut again. Serious sunglasses time.
I'm still sad. They said number crunch. They fucking reduced my opener from like 30 to 40k to fucking 8.
My opener is definitely still better. I still only not only killed it like once.
Yep.
Not opener.
Whoa.
Yep.
Resin.
I
got
got
hard
low
resin.
in HP.
That is...
No, we're done.
We can go on break now.
I'll take the one and like get the one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do like a 15. Come back at 37 past the hour.
Well, that actually does give me enough time to make some soup. I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Do whatever you need to. Go for a walk, stretch,
have tomato soup.
Delicious.
Further, but what's It's funny how he'll only do this at night. He will never do this during the day.
Yeah.
Back in we go. I got a blanket on, so I'm good now.
You and me both.
It's currently 52 degrees outside.
Bro, it's -8.
I'm not that
What?
far. 11 at the moment, but it's go down to 6.
Like, I looked again at my phone to see what the temperature was, and it was a middle finger emoji.
Well, we just have to do it
No,
now
would
and then
be
again
100%
before it
accurate.
goes off.
I did it. I put the markers up.
I did it while we were out.
Alright, did anybody think of any questions or anything for Limit Cut and beyond while we were on break? Or just wanna go back to hitting it?
I only thought about being warm, sorry.
Fair enough. Let's hit it.
I was making soup.
Get that Prague stew, Mr. Happy style.
Oh,
Alright, rolling on this opener is gonna be kind of scuffed.
yeah, I agree with you on that.
That's not good.
I accidentally used Dissipation in the first GCD.
That's
Like, we'll be fine, it's just gonna be a little sketch before our splashes. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If that spinning fish can do it, so can I.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Gotta eat the soup mid-pool.
Extra. A really sturdy straw, though, because this soup's probably on.
Nah.
You good?
I should have left on for like another minute, probably. So it's like
got
more
canceled?
warm than hot. But
That's
it's still
unfortunate.
hotter than
What'd you do?
cold. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, that'll do
Well,
it.
I'm not gonna lie, this healing opener is kind of great. Accidental serendipity.
Bop.
Silence tells me that I might be wrong on that.
do that. I am trying not to tap here.
Okay, cool, I'll rip.
You know, I might have been wrong about the healing opener. I'll res Raiden. We're probably guffed though.
Yes.
We are
Usually
100%.
he's at-
We are most
Yeah.
definitely good. Death is coming.
Death is coming.
Note to self: don't misclick Dissipation.
Won't be the first time it happens.
Don't worry, now we know. One death in the opener if it's a DPS. That's probably just a wipe at this point.
Yeah, and we are getting to a point where we don't really need to practice the mechanics. We just need to kind of do them in this phase. So yeah, I think we're commit.
It's super full.
Agatha's like less talk, more pull. Bunga bunga.
it was the same button that broke. It's my tomahawk in another bar. So the hot swap no, but like the fast swap made tomahawk instead of rampant. And so here we are.
I'm a lot of GCBs behind.
We're dead.
They were just deaths there.
Maybe we do need to practice the mechanics of this a little bit more.
Maybe I'll learn level 80 ninja. Mine's level 80 still, so it's not hard to learn it.
Get lots of real-time practice.
I can just go hit my dummy.
I was gonna say Ninja's probably good in this fight, but Ninja's good in every fight, so.
Ninja is really good in this fight. Has good timings.
I mean, best DPS in the game.
Has been since
Since,
ARR.
like, it's a Realm Reborn.
There's a reason Warrior was at this tank. It's because it brought slashing debuff for the ninja.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Pink. Throttles. Yeah, that's death. That's death.
Yeah, I can do home gun because I already used home gun.
Yeah, the cooldown's short, but it's not that short.
Maybe probably have some get potential dignity off.
And that's all the soup gone. I'm gonna focus completely on the pulse.
Baby, your microphone is muted on this, so just in case that you're talking.
Oh yeah, the only thing I did different there was my Aurora accidentally popped early, so I didn't have it for. But oddly enough, Aurora was up in the part where I died, like it was ticking. So it was like I didn't have it for the other part where I was living.
You did seem a little lower than usual, so I think like that kind of set you further behind. But
He might have been high rolled by some damage.
That too. Maybe. I don't know. That would be lots of very high rolls though.
It has happened.
Like when I go to bait my tornado, usually does about 18k. Before break, there's a pull where it did 19.8, and I barely had the health to live it.
It's calculated. Throttles.
weapon swap.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh.
Hello.
Keep going. Liquid's pretty low. A is north. Look at A. Uh-oh.
I think it was snapshot.
Gonna pick a random 8, or no, you guys have 8. Oh. Oh, even Heart of White couldn't help there.
As I was trying to push the phase, I didn't have any mitts for justice.
I think I got accidentally clipped with the the O that is not 7. I forgot the name, the number. Math is hard. No, the O, no, the even.
Look on the bright side. We don't get ultimate versions of 24-mans, because if we did, Math Boss exists.
I would
I
love
love
to do
Math
differential
Boss.
calculus. I love Math Boss.
Math Boss! Make your name divisible by the make your thing divisible by the number 4 instead of saying like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's something like 16, 95. Just complete bullshit numbers. Be awful and fantastic.
You'd have your 9th man be like have to have a calculus degree to get onto the team.
New raid program.
New weird requirement: go to Harvard University.
Just get engineering school. You don't need Harvard.
It's a lot of tuition for a world first team.
I feel like world first people are the type to do it.
I was gonna say, just remember, no matter how crazy you think you are, there's always some crackhead who's taking vacation time to do it.
Sweats and took vacation time to do the first 2 weeks of the expansion.
I don't blame you.
I did that technically. I couldn't reschedule because when they did it, I couldn't reschedule my vacation, so I had to do basically the whole expansion in a weekend, but no regrets.
I mean, it's fun killing both Zodiac and Title in week 1.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, those are the 2 trials?
Spoiler.
And you see all these streamers, and they're like, man, Zodiac's gonna be the final trial.
Wait, what happened to Sienna?
Throttle. Bad
Oh,
things.
damn it.
She died. That's what happened.
Was that actually a throttle? I thought I got
It was
Yeah, it
Throttle
was.
because there's
I'm sorry,
nothing that. Yeah. Death Recap doesn't say anything, so if it doesn't say anything.
Why does it
Throttle's
only
martyrdom.
Ghost and Sienna?
Doesn't like the dancer, I guess.
I was gonna say, I like dancers. They're great. Especially when they dance partner the Scholar. Wink. Please don't, actually. The DPS is too tight on this face.
I think you can do it. I believe.
For the first 15 seconds, I can see into the future, and then after that, you may as well like I'd be going to the milk store to pick up my dad. Throttles. I promise not to kill Sienna.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my god. North is A. Oh crap.
The wrong side. Don't worry, because I also went to the wrong side.
Oh.
I had my
Well.
camera angled funny, so I looked like I had 4 when I really had 2.
Don't kick Chunky away.
Bait Chakram's fucking. Do it up.
Make sure you're on the gear in the center. Otherwise, chakram baits are gonna be really funky.
I don't remember. What's the snapshot for the chakram baits?
As
Is it
soon as they show up.
Okay.
Don't we
That's what
just like stand in like, not the very very middle, but the one ring outside the middle to bait
So
chakram?
you want to stand on that very middle ring.
Yeah.
The main reason you do this is because after you come back in, you also need to be on that ring. Otherwise, the AoEs you bait on the outside are going to murder you.
Yeah, that too.
What's up? No, I haven't.
Also, the tighter stacked you are, the better the healing will be when everyone gets put
Actually,
the one.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
That's what I did, but I don't.
When Raiden gets back, I'll do a ready check.
He'll be back in 1 second. He just had to move our dog.
Okay. Also, I just saw that what he posted to team chat. Holy shit.
You wouldn't even believe his desk is just like covered in post-its from like all like the whole tier. It's just a mess.
Oh lord.
I gotta have
That's why I have the second monitor. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a second monitor too. He just chooses to use post-its. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
That is
Absolutely.
That post is hysterical. Are you kidding me?
You know what? I don't
What?
fucking
No,
know.
never.
That's what, get posted.
That's true. That's true.
Listen, I have a second monitor, but sometimes you just you gotta do it. I have an entire side deck, so
Yeah, I actually had like poker chips that I arranged on my desk and would move around when I was like theory crafting icon, or, like practicing high concept.
Oh jeez. You mean like those videos with the for like particular mechanics that one person was making?
Yeah, like June Bob.
Yeah,
Like
after
June Bob,
this.
but with a worse soundtrack.
Oh.
And yes, I still made the tree every time. Fuck you think you're dealing with?
I get like the 2 years old.
Oh god, yeah, I just fucked that up so bad. I wasn't paying attention. I did not
You
do my
listened
normal
carefully. That
opener.
was just
I
not
just
real
hit a
enough.
bunch of
Getting
random
gray hair
buttons.
from all of our
I
trade
don't know what the
meetings.
hell I was just doing, but it wasn't right.
Always do what I turn right. I always do my old rotation when we go. like, I hear the noise in my head, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I told you, always want to come back to
All good. I'm just over here playing fucking red light, green light with the doll.
There you can. Just put the buttons you're gonna push.
Don't tempt him. He will do it.
Dude, were they laughing at me when I got up?
Yeah.
I missed it. Oh, look at their three.
He was laughing at the post that you put in team chat. And I was like, you wouldn't fucking believe what his desk looks like sometimes mid-tier.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hello, water.
Flip my
That's
map?
that's a wipe, by the way.
That wasn't a throttle, was it?
No. I think it just
Food.
just clipped me.
1 hour, look at that. The fact that we made that for
I know.
and now we actually have to do squad race. I've been doing it, so I did, yesterday I picked up a 10 gun, and I put that another one, so I can check it before. So we can go 10. Like, now that I have time to do the trophy.
Yeah, that's what I did this week too.
Well, the first 2 I did 5. And now I'm back to doing the 10. That's what happens, like, I do a training and then I expect to be back.
For like yeah.
If I don't have time to do training, I can do 5.
Oh no.
Come here.
I think doing double lifelines things are better anyways. So it should be okay.
That was the play back in the day. Not so much now, but definitely. back
It
in
just means I
Java.
don't have to worry about getting Stardiver out right here.
Yeah.
Not dodging everything.
Adjust throttles soon.
And you should be able to swap.
Whoa. You got
I got hit.
smacked.
I got hit by Raiden's Protean Wave as well.
Try to push it.
I live!
Good luck doing this alone.
One.
No!
Practice number 1. Fuck it.
I'm gonna need to hit 8 times.
Okay, I wiped the body.
Back in my day, that was enough to summon a Pablo, let alone a UAV.
Okay, we've had enough deaths that I'm surprised they haven't summoned a tactical nuke on us yet.
They're just holding it. They want to do the flex so they get it during the last point of the game.
We got Kevin P6. We got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I go because I have the clip of it on my YouTube. Yeah, sometimes I go and I watch that little clip and I just giggle to myself. You know what I watched again the other day? The video of us progging DSR the first day. I go back and watch that a lot too because it's just so funny to me. For the first hour, it's just being like, no, I'll just hit every other button I have. And she being like, no, just invuln it, please.
Yeah. Especially because he never came back. Like, we could have cleared that day.
Throttles.
I have 0 feathers. This is a problem. This is usually where I pump all of my feathers into the boss, but I have none. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, okay.
Look at A. A is north.
Well then.
That was me. So for some reason, I
Well-
was convinced in my mind that I was 8. And I was 7.
That'll do it.
I'll do it.
I was thinking like for a 7 to go up, and then I for a second, even if I see the number 8 in front of me, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
that's 7, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm 7.
Other than that, that seemed pretty clean. At least the 1, 2, 5, 6 side looked clean. Other than the little mix-up with 7 and 8 was the other side.
3-4
Good,
looked good, and 7-8 was good.
Yeah, I managed to adjust as 8, so it worked out.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
I
hit it
did
again.
adjust, but I was like, you know, it was too late.
Yeah.
About this mechanic is when you're on this title, I'm always like, oh my god, all of us alive, and then all of a sudden I was like,
You're like, all right, half of us are not.
when you just like look over and like everyone's dead.
Look, I love the enthusiasm.
I think my other favorite part of the mechanic is when out of nowhere he just comes flying across the arena and shoots you out because someone like you think you're doing it right and like something else has gone horribly wrong somewhere and all of a sudden you're just getting thrown out of the
How were
arena.
these crit directed kill thrusts when I was actually playing the
What did you have?
game?
What did you
You're
have?
actually playing it good now.
I was
Oh,
playing
okay.
it in current.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, I had 3.
yeah, I did too. Well, I was like, oh my god, like,
And I had a crit direct hit high thrust. What?
Yeah, I had 3. I made it.
Chill game.
I've gotten
I
pretty
feel
good
like
at
we
being
might
like
be okay
the
on the
front
liquid
person.
DPS
It's
check.
when I'm the back person that I kind of.
I can't. I mean, I'm not hitting liquid, I'm hitting hand.
I've started now when I'm the back person. As soon as he like does his cleave,
It's alright.
I hit my dash. Yeah, just to be safe, I just dash out of there, so I don't get. Because if my game is lagging a little bit, like I'm gonna get clipped and die. Like. Me too, but. Well, if you're the front person, like you don't have to wait for anyone.
Throttles.
I just don't want the luck now because I won't get it when we're actually going for the clears. And I'm over here just like, I want a parse.
Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time for your luck to reset. Mine's reset like 4 times just tonight. Wait, what?
That's
Good.
not good.
We were too close.
That is death. Actually, keep going.
If you can't raise everyone for cut, we're dead anyways. They don't have numbers.
Yeah, we're dead. Most surely.
Just don't let myself
Wait,
die.
stand it further out.
How did I get that?
How? I also got to find out that I didn't use knockback at all for the sword, and I didn't have to use. It's really funny. Either they really nerfed that, or
I have no idea how I managed to get that.
I was gonna say, you were like I swear to God, if it was raining, you would have stayed dry in that pool. That was ridiculous.
you teleport.
No, I was no, not when I don't know, I got distracted because I was in front of my area and
Interesting.
I managed to run to the middle and I got beat by
Yeah, if
Here's
you time it well, you
craziest
can.
strat of 2023.
I said if you time it well,
Odds
you
left,
can.
evens right.
Oh no. Oh no. Actually, that sounds like a good word. It'd be
Okay.
I
cursed.
currently have hand.
Oh, I got it. I know she does.
It slapped the hell out of me twice.
Yeah.
The hand was trying to play slap the bag.
I don't want to play slaps with it.
No, I hit it after the first time it hit you, but then just decided to hit you one more time.
It really didn't like me.
Our Dragoon's just over here going up to the hand saying, hey, let's play patty cake.
Ugh.
Hand just keeps high-fiving my face.
I just love that when you say, hey, give me some skin, and the hand hits you for 40k.
Pretty much.
Can you imagine? It used to be all already hit for.
Throttles.
You can swap now.
Oh my god. Hey, it's north.
Oh,
Oh. This might
How did
still
I
work.
not get hit?
We got this rolling on.
It's funny because like it could definitely work if you didn't get to. Sometimes you can survive.
Okay. I got clearly hit by the cleave the second time when
Yeah, you were right next to me, and I dropped dead.
I got server tick through. I should have died before I got hit by the charge.
Wait, we take those. Send it again.
Ow.
I would say overall, as a group, limit cut is going smoother each time. Limit cut is going smoother each time, like as a group. Like we're still having like lots of deaths, but it's not like people running around all over the place, you know. At this point, I think it's more like everyone's going to where they need to be. It's just positioning once you like timing when you get there, you know.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 or 8 guys. Either run
Yeah.
Like really close.
Yeah, to having like all 8 of us in Sunny's, yeah. And we get to start progging. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's just because like it's all over the place. I changed my shield combo placement a little bit, so now I have it up before like whirlwind goes off.
That is
So
very
that's
soon.
good. Yeah. And I've stopped using my second wind for the first cascade bait, not cascade bait, like tornado baits. So I have that back up for myself after limit cut too. Yeah, usually I die as soon as limit cut's over.
A is north. Missing floor. Good luck, everybody.
In there.
Oh,
Slane, quick. Oh god.
I love that the new music starts, but the old music doesn't actually stop. Like it just continues
Would it help
on.
if we called out what numbers go where before we start
No.
moving? Or, okay.
In my case,
probably
no.
not.
Okay.
It's too fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like it'll be a lot of noise clear. Just figured I'd ask, see if there is a call that would help with that. Just because I noticed
The
that
only
seems to
way
be the
the only way you could do that is if everyone's going to the same side.
yeah. We had it looked like Agatha ran to the south group a little bit late.
You could theoretically
that's
set up
why-
4 macros, now that I think about it,
I think
and
I'm getting
push
my
one.
turn.
But that might be a pain.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look into one. Sure I can find something.
How the fuck did I just get so destroyed? Oh.
That was my bad. Throttles.
We're a little behind. By
I
a
see if we can
little.
push it. We're really behind. Big damage. Big damage. I believe.
I have nothing.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not like we just couldn't even beat them.
I keep forgetting that it's Friday. I keep, like, in my head, I kept being like, oh god, we have work tomorrow, it sucks. But, like, no, we don't. I like our schedule. I like our schedule because most of the days I'm not like, oh my god, we have to work tomorrow. Because, yeah, basically just one day.
When you suggested switching to PlayStation,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Just wipe it.
Again, I was getting a phone call.
Here, I'm like, wait, did I forget a heal? Which, yes, I actually did, but not that particular heal.
Good news, finally killed that WoW boss.
Yay!
It was only 5 pulls that night to actually get the kill finally.
Send
It took 5 healers though.
it.
4 or 5
How many
healers.
are normal?
Considering we only had 7 DPS and 2 tanks,
Gotcha.
there was a lot of healers. And that the lowest their heal per second was 40k. Over the course of like an 11-minute fight.
That sounds like a lot.
It's a lot. Because one at the highest was doing 65. That's too much.
Do a ready check really quick just to see if people are good to go.
Didn't Rihanna say that she was getting a phone call?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
give-
3 weeks
give-
and we're starting. Alright, go on.
Give Raiden 1 second. His I don't know, his mouse like unplugged or something.
Sure, that's fine. Waiting on rolling on as is, so.
And I'm assuming you guys can't hear him when he was just talking in Discord, right?
I did not hear him.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Y'all got lucky. I was about to do the first fuck, marry, kill of the prog.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Everybody who's raided with me before was like, oh god, already?
Did you unplug something while you were doing your phone?
I don't even know what you're gonna come up with now.
The wild card. Nah, but alright. Limit cut. Ifrit nails. Nail quotes. Fuck, marry, kill.
Man, it's not even a fun one to answer.
You gotta have the vegetables before you have the Twinkies, you know what I'm saying?
See, I like vegetables a lot, so that doesn't like change anything.
Alright, well then fucking shut up and eat the Twinkie before you can have those delicious vegetables.
That also works for me too.
God
Come on.
Pretty easy going, it seems.
Oh my god, somebody tried to tell me that Twinkies were vegan, so they counted as vegetables.
Oh,
That's not how food works.
and they're not. I'm pretty
I
sure.
was like, are Twinkies even vegan in the first place? I believe Oreos are vegan,
Oreos are vegan.
though. I'm down for that. Like, I hear that, and I'm like, you know what? Vegans aren't all bad.
Oreos are crap.
Excuse me?
They have done studies, and Oreos are more addictive than crack.
Well, yeah.
That's just sugar in general, though.
As Raiden's DCing in the background.
It's all good.
Oh, gee. Oh boy. Oh, I saw the new Puss in Boots movie last night. If anyone hasn't seen it, I highly recommend. It's an extremely good movie.
Is it still Antonio Banderas doing the voice acting?
It is.
I'm down.
And it's PG-13. They actually say the word shit and they bleep out words in it. There's blood a little bit. Like there's the part that caught me the most on guard was him just going, "What the shit?" Oh.
My favorite, like I'll all told, I have not seen any of the Puss in Boots movies, but I remember there was one. I saw like a preview for it where he goes to the bar and everybody's drinking, and he goes up to the bar. He's like, "One leche, please," and they just pour a shot of milk, and he starts drinking it.
Yep, that's what he still does that in this movie too.
Oh my god, my mom.
Milk is
never
portrayed
lived
as
that
alcohol.
down.
It's amazing.
She got a picture of the cat, like with one of his paws up on the countertop, and she posted it on Instagram, and she captioned it, "One leche, please." I saw it, I was dying.
Oh my god.
Let's do another ready check just to make sure we're all here. All right, we got about a half hour left. Let's try to get to limit cut a few more times.
I got my serious sunglasses on.
That's right. That's right. I do
Like
have a
in
glamour
game?
one. I was gonna say I do have a glamour where I actually have serious sunglasses, so maybe I'll have to bring that to raid tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot to hit fucking sprint.
I'll be in a whole new outfit again.
A perfect opportunity to update the portrait.
Nah. I usually log in like 5 minutes before it starts. 5 to 10 minutes. At this point, I only really play FF the Raid.
I'm honored. Log into this game so you can watch us die.
So I can go die to a fight I've beaten 8 times.
Right,
Hell
motherfucker.
yeah. I love this fight.
I was gonna say, Kalji, you're one of the few people who I know that's cleared this fight and wanted to go back.
I'm always game to do like Uru with T. I enjoy both those fights.
Yeah, Uwu I would do anytime, like anytime.
Or minimum item level E5S. That'd be a hell of a lot of fun.
That would be
the other people we know who's done T, and they're like, nope.
literally all of them except for one. And even then, the one who was like, yeah, I'm down, couldn't do it because of a scheduling thing. A very convenient scheduling thing. Like,
Rest in peace.
To be fair though, I mean, I probably wouldn't do a whole complete reprog on UCAB or Uwu either.
Yeah, like, I would, if a group told me they're at Heaven's Fall or something, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, I'll join that. But, like, fresh UCOB, I don't think I could do that again.
I single-handedly taught a group that aesthetic that I wasn't even a part of how to do Uru from like the middle of Garuda all the way through to Aproc or whatever the hell it was called.
Oh, Annihilation.
Yeah, all the way through Annihilation. Because one other people every single night had a scheduling issue or something would come up, so I would sub for them every single raid night. I played it on tank, DPS, on healer. I did all the roles.
I'm the same person.
Nope. I did all the roles.
From a raid lead perspective, that would. Wait, what?
From a raid lead perspective, that's a wipe. Let's go.
Was I late on a heal there, or?
So I think my Hongan did come through because it was counting the seconds, but the activation of the Hongan ability apparently was like in between the two autos, so basically.
I got
it
you.
punched
I
me to
got you.
Be gone, todos.
That home gang over there. His thoughts are accurate. Okay, never mind.
That's really funny, actually.
I'm like, it's not 2014. I can't be explaining what thought means anymore.
It's funny that fit in. It's not a joke I would even consider.
It's alright, I'm following. You should have seen me when Pink and I were talking about doing Dragon Song. that was an embedded meme.
Look on the bright side, you didn't. Yeah, you get to actually have fun. That's a fight I don't know if I could ever do.
I'll do it one day.
One day.
I'll be
I
honest,
might do
though.
it in like 2 expansions when my gear so outstrips it that most of the DPS checks become a joke.
I saw the trailer and I saw Omega F hold out her hand. I'm like, alright, sorry, Horse Shaban, you can stay dead for a while.
We're doing stuff designing, and it's an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience, alright.
Won't lie, I was a tad disappointed that they didn't reference like X-Death, Chaos, or Hefka in the slightest.
Yeah, there's a little link to it with the trios at the end of the fight, but it's largely just kind of an afterthought.
It's just Omega male, Omega female, Omega, Final Omega.
And then Alpha Omega.
And then Toy Omega.
So handsome.
This is non-binary Omega.
Please die. Please die. Oh my god.
Look at A, yeah, A is north.
When you're the Alpha and the Omega.
Oh my god, I went wrong. Wait, no I didn't. No, I'm
Me
good
too.
at this game. Wait, we both
Oh!
You almost made it, just like I barely made it.
Although, one side has an extra person.
Just kill me.
I looked at, so I ran to the wrong side and then Pink did too, but I saw Pink there. I'm like, oh, 5's here, it must be right.
Something anime betray.
Oh, did I go to the wrong side? 1, 2, 5, 6? Maybe I did.
I
No.
one just because like it doesn't matter. If one went wrong, it won't matter at all. So I'll just follow one.
Let me actually just be sure. I'm gonna double check that diagram. Alright, I'm good. Let's pull.
Mail a post-it note.
That's like some secret agent shit. So one time I bought a pack of like 1,000 post-it notes so I could fold them all into cranes to make a wish. I got about 500 in, and then I started to get like carpal tunnel in my wrist. I was going crazy.
You know, that'll do it.
Unironically, I did it so that, like, to bolster my chances of somebody saying yes when I asked them to prom.
Oh my god.
You'll never guess. They said no.
Duh, you only
Why?
did 500 trains.
That's true. If I had done 1,000, I would have gone to prom with them.
Take the picture of 1,000 paper cranes, send it to them, go to prom.
I'm actually
I'd just
gonna
take one
fucking
picture
die.
1,000 times and send that. Be like,
What
look,
you
look
do
how
is
many
you
I
fold.
folded for
What you
you.
do is you fold all 1,000 and then use those to spell it out.
Oof.
Oh god.
Listen, going to prom is nice and all, but so is my house.
Exactly. That's why I didn't go. I stayed home. I was happy enough.
Actually, I went to prom. I'm just talking about my health in game.
You look, you're above 1 HP. You're totally fine.
We don't have prom here, so I didn't go to prom because it doesn't exist.
That's fair.
To be fair though, like when I went to prom, my date, hold on. My date was the hot foreign exchange girl, but only because nobody was dating her because she was headed home right after that semester.
Ooh, what the hell happened?
So basically, I was the pity date. Like our science teacher came up to me and she's like, "Yo, she doesn't have a prom date, you know."
And you're like,
And
well,
I-
shit,
and I
I
know
guess I
you-
have to say it.
And I know you don't either. I was just like, ouch. You're right, but ouch.
What a savage science teacher. Hell yeah.
Hey, science has no mercy.
Listen, I accept everyone. It would have been hilarious.
I mean,
You know what?
There's-
Fucked up.
door swings both ways.
Mhm.
But I probably would have done it even if I was gay, just because like neither of us were actually dating anyone, and it wasn't like a romantic prom date. It was just like a
Like, hey, you want to go to prom together? Just so that we can, like, go?
Since there's so much stigma about showing up to prom like solo.
It was a transaction.
Where am I going? I'm like doing end.
I'll be honest, I lost the plot of this conversation like halfway through.
I went to my
what
bait spot
mechanic are we
at
at?
first, where I go the
Dolls
next time we
just
do
spawned.
this bait.
Perfect.
Tank Buster just went out.
So anyway, I went in a white
Luminous
tuxedo with
Plasm just killed me.
I went in a
Alright,
white
get the
tuxedo
prom.
with tails. I
Get
wanted a cane and top hat, but the rentals place didn't have a cane and top hat.
Alright, before we pull again, get it out. Everybody get it out of your system. Any more talk about prom?
I look good in a white tux with tails, just saying.
I mean, that's not far off what you
Everything,
think.
baby.
Oh god, I can't breathe.
I'm like a simp and a stan. You look good in everything.
I don't think a single person had any idea what was going on that boat.
You look gorgeous.
I went to my south
nice
puddle
pair of
bait,
PJs.
like,
I'm
end of
happy
the
about
it.
time bait, and then was like, wait a minute.
You know that whole like seeing the love of your life in pajamas and be like, they're still beautiful. It's like the in-game equivalent is like seeing the love of your life in a default race clan.
I feel like now to you it's
Yeah.
more like seeing them with a default portrait.
Yeah, actually, specifically.
That default Mikote outfit, wow.
Oh god, please no.
Alright, the
Let
default
me
mid
chaos throw us a game.
the default male hero outfit is actually kind of cool though.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
watch.
Just let me kill my dog. Where's that? No, it's already gone.
You know the funny thing about the puddles is that sometimes you can walk into them and you won't die as long as you jump out right after. But sometimes you'll die like the instant you touch them, like in the wall.
I have walked all the way through them and stood in the center of them for multiple seconds, and other times my pinky toe's out of line and I'm dead.
I had one pull where we were wiping it, so I ran through the puddle to the wall and died to the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, what is all this spam?
Alright, let's actually put the big focus on now, though. I want to hear the Brute Justice music at least one more time tonight.
These are giving me serious Lalafell energy.
No, it's just the lyrics to P8S. Phase 2.
I didn't do that fight.
Oh, you didn't?
No, like I said, I'd have to go through PF and PF frog the entire thing.
It's
No.
fine.
No.
I mean, it's not so fine now, but it was fine when we did it.
I had a friend that did it the first month. It was awful.
So like we throw everything particularly that we're running the first month, and then like I went to my trip there and there was just so many dropouts and we had to pause or pro for a bit. And we cleared the first fight in basically the first week.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
I
we
don't
got
tell
the-
anybody about that bait.
I have no idea
We
what you're
got
talking
the
about.
we got P6 and P5 in the first week.
That was my group. That was pretty good.
Yeah. But then we got the 7 on the other week. Well, because we started late also.
Throttles.
Oh god, my throat is like all fucked up now
Stop.
from laughing.
Liquid's a bit high.
And because of fucking Sephiroth took so fucking forever to clear. That was miserable in Pathfinder.
It really was.
We need a lot of damage on liquid.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my god.
Trying.
Nope.
No.
Let's we got 20 minutes left. Let's rein it in a little bit. Put the focus on.
By the way, Sophia is far better than Sephiroth.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Far, far, far better.
Well, yeah, I
But
could.
the music is not.
At least
But-
you can fucking kill it, unlike Sephiroth.
But you can't vibe. Sephiroth's
What
face
is
too
it
music
like
though.
when you pull back the curtain
Like a,
and
it's like a,
realize every wrong is
All
a
right, all
right?
right. Poll's starting. Focus time, please.
Your world is rusted like a dirty razor.
You know what's great is that this isn't
yeah, just call it tonight.
Oh my god, please focus.
Yep. Also, it
We're going crazy. It's not
it
even,
actually
like,
makes me
we're not
feel
even
like
really getting to phase
like
two.
this is what happens in our static too. Is that people just start to
We're not
actually
even at
lose their
DC Hill
minds.
yet.
Except our static for some reason does it backwards. We come in having lost our minds and then we get frustrated towards the end. And then if it goes a little bit beyond that, then at the very last pull we somehow manage to pull it together.
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh my god, I have to come here and
Yeah. Yeah, that's the panic pull. It's always as soon as one person in the group is like, yeah, I got like 2 more pulls and then I gotta go. And then suddenly everyone knows how to
Hey,
focus.
GCP fine. Oh, I know why.
Oh.
That's not good.
That's a wipe.
Yeah, I just completely lost connection to the server.
Diaz is calling tonight.
I was gonna say,
calling tonight.
Falling.
You have
I
until
had
the
such
next
good
countdown of the poll
procs.
timer to start singing.
That that song reminds me of Power Man 5000 when worlds collide.
I'd say there's definitely
Dude,
direct
this dance
inspiration.
charger is insane.
Like,
Mhm.
Like,
It reminds me of
Songs
the
are so
fucking
similar.
combat music from Devil May Cry 4, which I'll be honest, there's only one lyric
Dude,
I
I
remember
had
from that
such good
song, and it was
procs.
like 12-year-old me was not
God
prepared
damn
for it.
it.
When combat starts, and then that fucking guy in that same voice in the Sephiroth music says, "The time has come, and so have I." I'm like, bro, I'm 12 years old. Don't hit me with this.
Dude, when the Sephiroth Unreal came around, I was posting the lyrics around, and there were so many people who didn't know those were the lyrics. And they were like, holy shit. I'm like, wait,
Damn
you
that.
didn't know those were his lyrics? It's like the edgiest song.
yeah, I
Right.
missed that entire Unreal
I
myself.
just
Alright.
I'm
didn't
really
do it.
sad
I
about it.
don't wanna do this.
Yep,
I
let's
mean,
see.
I did OG Sephiroth EX, so
Yeah,
I'd been jamming
Yeah.
around to that song for a couple years.
It's liquid time. Let's focus on this,
You said you have until the poll.
which is now.
Exactly.
God damn it, that's so annoying. I was having such a good run.
Today.
Fuck.
Love the class, but I forgot how simple the level 80 rotation is. Especially without the double life having to be worried about.
I'm gonna say that instead of double wave, I hear double wife. So it's like, are you double wife what?
But
I have no
I
idea.
feel like double wives, like having two wives. And I'm like, what?
I have no idea. Between that and the music, like, I can't hear her.
What?
that worked out somehow.
All according to plan. Yep. A is north.
It's east-west.
Most.
Rip.
Damn, both healers are dead. Rest in peace.
Sedge.
You wanted to see them once more.
Jesus.
I love Hidden Gorge, just 'cause you can use those guys.
I just like watching the tank pull him around.
Could you imagine having to do Limit Cut while at the same time having to deal with all 5 of the members that make Root Justice?
I can cut you off at, like, can you imagine having to do it without anything on top of it.
I don't know. Limit Cut's not bad. It'll eventually hit the point where you don't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
Once you do it another 100 times.
Yeah.
They really do front load these fights. You know, aside from Wormhole.
We don't talk about that.
I mean, it's like in top, it's probably the hardest mechanic is the first one.
That's because the group is special.
What?
Very special.
Ooh, I might be delays with this.
Yeah, let's just ball it.
Be real. I was able to figure. I didn't know anything about Phase 1, and I watched one pull of Phase 1 and was already able to figure out exactly what was going on.
Yeah, I gotta say, actually, I think Delta
I think
Skate
Phase
Trio
1
is
is
probably
fucking
the...
brain dead. I think Phase 1 at top is brain dead. The only difficult part about it is timing, which is how an ultimate should be.
Yeah.
Difficult, but once you know it, it's all timing based.
Yeah, those, honestly, the 3 trios at the end look like the hardest part.
Why else would they need UAVs to see it all?
Anyway.
You're free to swap.
Damage looks good. I think.
That's good.
Emotional damage.
Hey, guys, north. Well, looked like
Run!
there were some shenanigans on the 1-2-5-6 side.
He.
Was it just positioning, or was it a cleave from the 3-4-7-8?
I had 5 and I was too far forward, so I got hit by ones.
Oh, okay.
So.
That will do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just running too far forward.
Little more damage on liquid. A lot of more damage on liquid. Okay. A is not.
East west.
Oh! I did it again! I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna run in early and I'll be super on time so that so that
For
3
number
and 4 get
8.
position.
Hey man, I'll position around you. Just get to your spot. You'll be good.
Do you think this boss is liquid, like not water? It's all the brain matter that leaked out of my nose when we're doing this fight.
I hope
Don't
not.
Don't answer that. We're pulling.
Ew.
That just
Ew.
reminds me of the post I saw. The post
That's
is like,
disgusting.
time to reuse
And I
my
didn't get
water.
a single goddamn
So I used the
feather.
water I used to make my hot dogs to make my coffee. Was it good? No. Heart.
It's all the sweat, blood, tears, and other bodily fluids from UCOB.
I can believe that.
Gamer girl
What
bath
other
water.
bodily fluids? You'll have to ask AO.
Don't worry about it.
Hell yeah.
I think you might be right. Just standing over there like the Grim Reaper. Yeah, let's do one more. Make this a good one.
For the most part, I've made it so that I don't not kill the doll, but it's apparently it's usually the second to last kill the doll.
2 crits in a row.
At least we're consistent.
I did ask for consistency, so I mean, hey.
My ultimate patient was like
On Black Mage, it was just hit or miss if I could move after 2 casts or after 5 casts. There was no in between.
Ruddles.
They saved the swap.
Damage on liquid's really good. Is- Yeah, practice your spots. If you're alive, practice your clock spots. nobody dies when Nieces go out, we did it right. It worked. It counts. It counts.
And then you wait, wait, move.
Yeah, what happened there was because there was a weird snapshot with like I thought I killed you, Colleges, like with my cleave, so it threw me off, and I
don't
adjusted
worry.
my afterwards.
No worries. I know a lot of the snapshots of this fight that'll make people freak out. I don't know if you ever pay attention to me doing like the cleave baits, for instance, where I'm jumping in like half a GCD before they go out, but I've already known that they've gone out.
I'll be straight honest, I had to stop watching because it was giving me too much anxiety. Anyway, so that does bring us to 10 o'clock, so that's the end of polls for tonight. Just a couple things to go over. So in previous weeks we had we had to stop at 9 o'clock, or we had to stop an hour early on Saturdays. That is no longer the case, so we are going 6 Eastern to 10 Eastern tomorrow. I'll make sure to specify that again in the scheduling post. Be prepared for an extra hour of prog. That extra hour will that last one's a killer. That's where if we use it well, I think it'll be good for getting us more prog time. But if we don't show up prepared, that'll be an hour of sleepies and weepies. So just keep in mind we are going for an hour longer tomorrow than we have been in previous weeks. So plan accordingly. Otherwise, a lot of good stuff tonight. We didn't get as many limit cut pulls as I was hoping. We did still get a lot. I think we're starting to iron out more of the learning curve. Hopefully tomorrow we're able to get even more limit cut pulls and kind of put it all together. And yeah, I think by this point, I think everybody knows what they need to focus on for limit cut. So Agatha, my God, how many times are you gonna pull this boss while I'm talking?
Well, everybody.
Everybody else is gone. Agatha just keeps pulling the boss while I'm here. Anyway, so yeah, if for some reason you're not sure what's going wrong with limit cut when you're doing it, let me know and we can set up some time tomorrow to figure it out. We have a VOD that will hopefully show most of our limit cut pulls. And yeah, do be prepared to see part of Brute Justice tomorrow. I would say it's reasonable to expect us to see up to the first Nisi pass tomorrow. So at least be prepared up through that. If you can prepare further, if you can study further ahead and you feel comfortable doing that, go for it. But I would expect everybody to at least understand what to do up through the first Nisi pass for Brute Justice Cruise Chaser. Does anybody have any questions about what I said? What we did today, what we're working on tomorrow, or anything like that?
Not a question, but if you do get any work, there's a good chance to remember what I said.
Definitely will do.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it equates to what we're doing, but like.
Yeah.
Look at it. I think it's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, at the very least, I might, even if it's not exactly what we're doing, I'll post it with one of the, like, with an asterisk, like, not exactly what we're doing, but good for,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the exact.
Yeah, I think so. It looked, I caught a quick peek of it during break, and it looked pretty consistent with what we're doing, but there's so much minutia in that phase that I gotta really sit down and parse it all. Probably tomorrow morning over a bowl of oatmeal, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Does anybody have any comments, concerns, or criticisms of the constructive variety?
Error in the game has occurred. It's perfect timing. I'm logging out anyways.
That's how it goes. Alright. If you have to get out of here, get out of here. And yeah.
A friend of mine has pulled me back into a game I didn't think I'd go back to.
See y'all tomorrow.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.
We're going, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. You want to stay down? You want to go?
I mean, it's Friday. It's not like